These are the sights and sounds you'd normally associate with Kenya. But there's a new note echoing across these East African plains, and it's transforming the lives of millions of people.
Mobile phone technology in Kenya is well understood. Everyone has a mobile phone. So they saw immediately a utility for this facility. And my goodness, everyone can do it. And you can sit in the most primitive, filthy bar in the middle of nowhere in Western Kenya, and there'll be someone sitting on their mobile phone over a beer.
Just 10 years ago, owning a mobile phone was a privilege enjoyed only by the wealthy, with only 500,000 phones in the entire country. Today, around 47% of the population are hooked up to the airwaves. And as Kenya embraces mobile technology, it is helping to close the gap between rich and poor. One of the biggest groups to benefit has been farmers, now connected to a world of information they could only have dreamed about a decade ago.
If I want to maybe get the raw materials or maybe the manure, I can order them via my phone and I'll get them supplied. I can also pay whatever I've purchased, if it is the fertilizers and the pesticides, all of them. So simply, it eases my work and the cost of transportation.
Agriculture accounts for more than 50% of Kenyan GDP, employing around 75% of the population. But it is still small scale, and long journeys to market mean that farmers are easily exploited by brokers. Now communication allows them instant knowledge of market prices. Jamila Abbas is co-founder of a system called M-Farm, which made this possible.
We noticed that the farmer does not have enough information to negotiate or to bargain with the buyer, so we are providing them with this information through SMS. The other points that we have is we bring in the farmers together so that they can sell together and buy together.
We eliminate the brokers, the prices will be higher. So simply, there is a benefit to me as a farmer, of which I intend to make maximum profit. So by eliminating the broker, I get the profit that I require.
It's these kinds of technological innovations that have helped farmers earn 50% more in 2010 than they did the year before. But the technology that has had the biggest impact is mobile banking.
It has been revolutionary. It has changed completely the money landscape in Kenya, and it has proved that economy and finances and business does not have to be controlled by banks anymore.
The first service of this kind, M-Pesa, launched in Kenya in 2007, when only 17% of the population had access to a bank, while 80% of the country had mobile phone coverage. The service has over 13.5 million subscribers, and more than $5.5 billion has moved through the system.
People are shocked at is how much currency flows through the hands of what we call the poor. It's not to say they're rich, it's not to say they're accumulating wealth, but just the actual flow of capital between someone's hands.
Through this service or the M-Pesa, you get to see that people are able to trade. Parents are able even to send their children the school fees using the M-Pesa, and you get to see that it have brought a rapid and a random change.
A similar payment system is being used to bring fresh water into remote communities. Currently, less than half of rural people have access to clean water, which has a huge impact on health. At this solar-powered ground pump, villagers pay for the water using a chip loaded with M-Pesa credit.
Before, we were traveling far away. I think you can see from along that mountain to fetch water there, of which we were using a lot of time wasting. Our women are doing fairly well because they don't go far away, so they're doing it and they are very clean because now they don't walk far away.
In this case, the communications revolution literally means women have less far to travel. But in a more general sense, communication has broken down the barrier to distance in Kenya. Many of the population may still be rural, but being able to connect with brokers, banks and each other across the country means they are no longer remote.